What's up, fellow gamers? I've seen everyone doing rankings of their favorite characters in this game, but I haven't really seen anyone ranking them by difficulty, so that's what we're doing today. I'll be only considering HD Renovation Endless Mode, in which you can be chased up by up to 5 specimens at once, even the same ones. Since all specimens on their own are piece easy, I'm gonna rank how they will realistically affect your run and how they will combo with each other. Before we start, I'll explain some terms that I'll be using in this video. When I refer to average damage, it means enemy takes 3 hits to kill you. In endless mode since the beginning, you're equipped with either X or swords, which both work the same way and can stun or knock back some enemies at cost of a bit stamina. Each specimen can be split into one of these categories: walkers, floaters and incorporeals. Walkers are self-explanatory. Floaters can fly above gaps and incorporeals can phase through walls. In OG you only had walkers and incorporeals, so some of them got nerfed to floaters. So with that out of the way, let's go to the first specimen. Specimen 1 is a cardboard cutout that will, well, jumpscare you. That's basically it. It can't kill you, it can only end your run if it blocks you and you're all low HP, but nah, that ain't really happening. He goes into not a threat for obvious reasons. Specimen 2, the Gooner, is first real threat we encounter in this game, and well, he is pretty difficult one. In story mode, of course, you're not gonna die to him anyway, but in endless mode, sometimes it could cause problems. He's a floater with average speed and damage, but he also leaves these goo stains on the floor that slow you down. You can stun him with X, but in multi-specimen chase you won't have time for that, unless it's like a last resort. I put him in can cause deaths tier mainly because of the goo stains. Specimen 3, the spider thingy, is a pretty big downgrade difficulty-wise compared to the previous one. He is faster and can spawn from the holes on the ceiling, but he is a walker, so you can more easily escape from him. Besides that, he deals less damage and can also be hit with X, so he runs in easy. Specimen 4, known as Ringu, is the first incorporeal, so she can go through walls, which is like really OP, what the hell, bro. She's a little bit slower than Gooner and doesn't have the goo stains, but you can't hit her with your weapon. For now, she will go at the top of can cause deaths. Evolved Ringu is an endless mode exclusive. She's basically the same, but when you're not looking at her, she is now faster, which is pretty bad because she already was incorporeal and also she obscures your vision with this camera-like static, and unlike some other distractions, this one is really effective because it's really easy to get lost and it's like super dangerous. She's actually maybe the most likely one ending your run on her own, and with other enemies it's even worse, so I think we have our first run killer. Specimen 5, Bob, is really slow walker. He kills you in 2 hits. Because he is so slow, he will never even hit you twice. He changes the textures of the walls to those psychedelic things, but to be honest, it won't really distract you. The only scenario when I can see him being pretty difficult is with Specimen 11, which will make doors disappear. Then it could be hard to find your way around, but that's literally only one combo that makes him difficult. Ends up in easy, but above spider because he deals bigger damage, so I guess with bad room layout there's a chance he could hit you, you know. Okay, so earlier I lied. There is actually one more type of enemies, blinkers, which are basically whipping angels. They can only move when you're not looking at them. Specimen 6 deals average damage, but even when you're not looking at him, he's really slow and he has sound cue that indicates when he moves, so if you hear it you can quickly turn around and avoid damage. You can also stun him with X. Overall he isn't that hard, but forcing you to walk backwards sometimes can throw you off. He will go above Gooner. Specimen 7 is one of the specimens that makes you happy in Endless Run. His design is really cool, and during his chase there can't spawn any other specimens, so it's literally like a break. Admittedly he one-shots you, but he's so slow he will never even hit you. I don't even know how his death screen looks because I never died to him. Unfortunately he can appear only once in Endless mode, still he goes into happy to see them. Specimen 8, aka Dear Lord, used to be really easy. He's really slow floater with small damage, but in 2021 Halloween update he got a mechanical overhaul. Now if there's wall between you and him, he can warp through it incredibly fast. This moves him from one of the easiest specimens to one of the hardest, to be honest. Imagine if there's tight room with many walls when you're running away from something else, and then Dear Lord can really easily catch up. If you don't have stamina he will hit you for sure. That puts him in bottom of run killers for me. Specimen 9, the Taker, is more of an easter egg in Endless mode because he only appears if you're AFK for over a minute and insta-kills you. So of course he goes into not a threat, because why would you even go AFK without pausing your game? Specimen 10, Mood Killer. He's really slow walker with average damage, but the thing is, if you don't keep him close, he turns into Parasite, which in longer rooms you can't outrun. It literally contradicts most other specimens, because you can't go slow with him when someone else is chasing you. If you're unlucky with room's layout and chase doesn't end soon, you're basically dead. Best strategy for him that I came up with, trying to outrun him as long as you can, then tank damage and try to stall until you heal. With bad RNG he is really bad, goes on top of run killers for sure. Specimen 11, the Demon, incorporeal with average damage and speed, can hit him with X to make him teleport somewhere else, but his gimmick is making doors invisible. This doesn't seem so bad, but if you pair him up with any of the blinkers or evolved Ringu, you can really easily get lost. Not much else to say, but for that reason he lands at top of can cause deaths. The old man is super lame. He is part of Specimen 12, dimension inside a mansion, but the chase is really easy. He's really slow walker with average damage. In one of the updates they added him ability to sprint, but he sprints for like 2 seconds, and because he's walker it's still easy to outrun him. I'll put him below Specimen 5 because Specimen 5 dealing more damage. Last specimen of base game, the Mermaid. Her chase is super easy, and for some reason during her chase only specimen 2, 5 and 12 and another 13 can appear. Both Bap and the old man are slowed down, and Gooner can't make goose dance, so not only some of the easiest enemies can appear, they are also nerfed. Additionally, her chase is super long. The only way she can kill you is when you die of boredom. Go swimmingly into happy to see them. Now moving on to Karamari Hospital DLC enemies. Bodybug is just fast walker with normal damage. That's all. Because he's walker, despite the high speed, it's easy to outrun him. Top of easy. Babyface is a monster that wasn't supposed to be a friend and just be creepy. I think he fails at both these things, though. In Endless mode he appears in random place in a room. He is incorporeal but super slow, deals really small damage and can be teleported back with X. Even if you're mid-order chase and he blocks your path, he deals so little damage you can easily tank it. Lands in happy to see them tier. The Hanged Man is another blinker and he deals much less damage than Puppeteer. Originally I wanted to put him in Can Cause Deaths, but this fucker is so weak. Unless his music plays, half the time I won't even notice he chases me. That's how slow he is, and even if he hits you, it's so small damage you can easily tank it. Goes to top of easy. The Ghost Cow is similar case to Babyface because he wasn't supposed to be hard. In Karamari Hospital DLC he was chasing you in maze, but in Endless mode he doesn't have any gimmick. He deals really small damage, can be even knockbacked with your X. He's a floater but makes walls transparent, which literally makes it easier since you can see the room layout and other specimens. So he literally makes other chases easier. Makes me happy when he appears. Bekka is really interesting monster. In OG I think she worked like Ringu, but in HD they gave her completely new mechanic, and while I really like it and it's cool, with other enemies it combos really bad. Once you're close to door, she will approach you for few seconds until she fades away, and I think you already know why it's so bad. With many other specimens, you won't be able to wait for few seconds, so you will have to tank her damage. Fortunately, she has small damage, but if you're in multi-specimen chase, you better hope
No
it
kurwa,
ends
no
soon,
nie.
or you'll die. Biggest run killer in the game. On to Dollhouse DLC characters. Husks are kinda difficult to rate. They will randomly appear in either an alive form blocking your path or alive form dealing small damage to you. Their chase is really long, but you can kill them and immediately end the chase. So it's basically free unless they appear mid other chase. But even in that case they ain't that bad, but I'm still gonna put them below this guy. The clown is another whipping angel, but he can't kill you. He is just hanging around, not attacking you. Small form character like pacifist or something. Not a threat. Woormy Charles spawns in a random location and when sees you, runs at rapid speed towards you. Sounds pretty menacing, but he deals small damage, you can hit him with X, and also it's really easy to outmaneuver him. The biggest problem is that in tight rooms he can appear in the middle and block your path. I don't have any footage of this, but trust me guys, he actually killed me few times when I was chased by something else and he blocked me. For that reason I'll put him above Ben the Merchant. Lastly, from Dollhouse DLC is Hooked Doll. She's opposite of a blinker, she spawns in a random location and only moves at high speed when you're looking at her. She deals really small damage, but she has short attack cooldown. Also when she chases you, you will be surrounded by fog that heavily reduces visibility, and also it's really dark, so I think that pumps her into can cause deaths. Now the Endless Mode exclusives. Whiteface. Okay, when I had this sound 9 years ago, I was shitting my pants. I was so frightened of him. He will teleport to random location every few seconds and approach you. He can pretty often appear behind the door like Bekka. He's incorporeal with small damage. In OG, he used to freeze room counter during his chase. He fortunately doesn't do that anymore, but he still has really long chase, as so halfway through the chase the rooms become longer. Once you die to him, you have second chance with 1 HP, so if you're in bad situation it's better to take damage from him. He goes above Dear Lord. Okay, next up, Pedobear. Otto the Otter is a joke character added because fans were begging creator to add FNAF. He's on purpose really weak, slow, deals small damage, is a walker and has no gimmick. Did I say anything else?
Co to za chore gówno było?
Spooper is really unique character. He resembles the guy in ghost costume in Secret Arcade cutscene. He will block your door for few rooms in a row and you have to swing your axe on him. Then he disappears and the real chase begins. But this ain't really a chase though. Nothing is chasing you, but the air is poisonous, filled with spore, and your ability to heal is disabled for duration of the chase. You will lose health over time, and if you are not chased by anything else, you can throw up blood, losing health. The inability to heal is the worst thing. During the chase, you need to avoid getting hit by anything, because Spooper's chase is really long. Additionally, with some combos like the Parasite, you have to go really slow and can't tank damage with disabled healing, so that's like a death sentence. I put him in top of Kenko's deaths because in most combos he isn't that bad. Penultimate Specimen Tirsiak is incorporeal, slightly slower than average with normal damage. She has animals blocking your path and you have to hit them with X using up some stamina. So I feel she's middle of the road of Kenko's death tier. Lastly, Lisa, another weeping angel. She has cool intro with the creepy notes she leaves you. She does really small damage but is the fastest blinker. You can't look away even for a moment. You can't hit her with X either. Her chase is super long and the runes freeze. I'm gonna put her above Dear Lord because she's so much harder than the other blinkers. Okay guys, so that's my final ranking. You're free to leave your thoughts in comments. I had to record it twice because the first time my power went out, so you gotta hit that like and subscribe button for my dedication. In future I'll also do tier list of my favorite characters. Maybe I'll wait for the soup update, but there was no new info for like a year, so I don't know. Anyways, that's all. Yeah, everyone.